In every film, you start somewhere, and in this case, we're in a blank canvas of a stage. My name's Kirk Petruccelli. I'm a production designer. I work on motion pictures and commercials, and I live in Los Angeles, California. A production designer is responsible for the look of a movie or a commercial or a television series. When I was a kid, my mentor in life was my grandfather, Antonio, and he was an illustrator back in New York in the 30s. He did a lot of cover illustrations for Fortune magazine and the like, and the New Yorker, and it was really cool to go to his house, and I used to just fall asleep underneath his easel while he was painting, while he was doing some of his artwork. And it just prepared me to really involve myself with the arts from an early age. From that led to the possibilities to go to Penn State University and back in the 80s. And I was an illustrator and a graphic designer to start, doing a lot more photography as well, and I incorporated a lot of movement in what I did. I really enjoyed moving around more so than sitting still and doing still life work and things like that. So I took a couple courses in film. It really led to this wonderful opportunity for me to take what I love in graphic design and illustration and use it in the filmmaking. Well, the fundamentals of graphic design, of composition, of color theory, the way light affects color, all these wonderful traditions come into play with my career in movie making. You know, it starts from a sketch. It really does. I still get on the board. I still look at things. I take a lot of photographs, and I just think a lot, and I do a lot of homework, a lot of research. But I still put it on paper in a pencil, whether it be a pen or a marker, or whether it be a piece of chalk. It's all good, because each one of these things, it might be on the fly and might have to do something that I thought about in a car, and I might have a piece of paper, and we might be in the middle of a jungle somewhere, and I had an idea. This is where we could put this thing. And so to have a conversation with a director or anybody else on the team, you sit here, it's so quick just to sketch it up and just get an idea and get an instant reaction out of people. My process starts literally on the script. I'll start reading the script and I'll start sketching right there on the page. If I feel that something's coming, if I get a sensibility of the shape of something, or gee, you know, I get an idea, the point of view often comes to bear. Where would this person be? What do they need to do? Or where is this war going to happen? Or gosh, what kind of building would they be in? And really, you start reading and you start kind of sketching, even if it's wrong. It helps to put down something. Then it went to the life changers, Anaconda, Blade. Best set from Blade might have been the end of the story, the ancient blood right temple that's underground, because we decided to use very simple geometries with ancient materials, which turned out to be a very modern concept, but was timeless because it's built in an antiquity. I've done several Marvel films, and I love the Marvel Enterprise. I love everyone at Marvel because I used to dream about that as a kid. I used to draw their characters, from the prison in The Last Castle to the Lara Croft films. The Lara Croft films really changed my life in a lot of ways. I was doing a lot of action pictures, The Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I did The Incredible Hulk, in Toronto, which was an incredible experience. On The Incredible Hulk, we had 173 sets. We had 100 days to shoot the film. And it becomes a logistics and very specific organizational and creative job to figure out how where and when do you shoot different elements to a film. The one that really now transcends all of them now was The Patriot. We went to South Carolina and recreated battlefields. We were, in my position, we create the concept, but then it's about pulling it off. And we were planting fields of purple flowers and lavender 6 months in advance for it to bloom on a Saturday when they were going to have a war of 1783. There are no photographs of what happened back in the American Revolution, but there certainly are paintings, classic paintings of the time. Howard Pyle, though he's a Victorian painter, told stories of the American Revolution with beautiful color. There's great artists that inspired me, and then we'd look at their work and then emulate that with a battlefield. Well, my best advice to anybody who wants to get into the film industry is start when you're a kid. Draw, sketch, paint, sculpt, create. Do anything you can to do everything you can to be as versatile as you can be. Well, thanks so much for taking the time, and I hope you enjoyed the process. And if you'd like to find out more about production design and myself, you can find me at www.kirkpetruccelli.com. And also you can find us all in the film business on www.imdb.com. Thanks.